Welcome back to Roll Magic. We cast some spells and tell some tales. Today, we are joined by none other than Bastleton Grimm and Sage Sawyer as they solo Hogwarts and kill teachers and kids, and it'll be great. Just playing. Today we have some just solo adventures going on. Just some nice, wholesome content, of course. Maybe mostly on the wholesome part.
Maybe some more awkward sage.
Yeah,
You know.
bullying.
Ooh. As we begin here, we're gonna start with Bastleton. Colton. It is your first day of class, second day back at Hogwarts. Um, you know that your classes start at 9:30 for the third year. Um,
Okay.
so yeah, what time would Bastleton be waking up?
I feel like Baz would be up decently early, and by that I mean like 7 to get
Mhm.
a little bit of like practice like with magic and stuff again in before school, and then get ready and then just go upstairs and see what friends he can find.
Nice, nice. Just for anybody that wasn't like to kind of skip, if you skipped this last episode, of course, why'd you skip? But of course, Bastleton, can you please just describe your character real quick, just to see how Bastleton has changed a bit?
Yeah, do you want me to repost the photos that I have? Because I can send them in.
Sure.
Okay. So, Basildon hasn't gotten much taller. He's still around like 4 foot something. Like he's still pretty small for his age. Because I don't actually know how old, like how tall a 13, 14-year-old should be.
I said like right at what 5 foot, 5 and then
I
5'2",
mean,
5'3", maybe.
Yeah, so he's like 4'10", 4'11", maybe, like pretty short.
Nice,
Uh, his hair is like as they as you guys called it last time, K-pop pink and styled like
yes.
uh I just reposted them. I think I posted them in the right spot, hopefully. No, I
nice. Yep, yep.
I did. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's like his hair color and his hairstyle. Uh and still has mischievous purple eyes.
Nice. Um, if you get ready for the day, of course, Slytherin doesn't have any roommates, so you're just kind of chilling. Getting up, you're probably already in a little bit of a sweat, kind of practicing spells and such. There's like a little dummy on this inside of your room.
Yeah.
Um, that you're just kind of practicing spells on. Is there any specific spells you're trying to work on?
Uh I feel like he'd be practicing like Bombarda and like other third year spells that
Nice, nice,
he's like reading about, like that they're going to learn but have yet to,
nice,
and
nice.
so you can get ahead of the class.
And you would kind of you hear a knock at your door.
I would go open the door.
And Charlie kind of is he's at the door. He says, hey, I don't know if you're getting ready for class, but I'm going down to the Great Hall. I don't know if you want to come with.
Sure, give me a minute. I just need to get get cleaned up and get ready.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'll be out here by the window looking at the mermaids.
okay, cool. And then Basil just closes the door real quick,
Nice.
get
Get
dressed
ready.
and everything, and yeah, and go.
Um, you kind of see another knock on your door as you're getting ready. Not see, my bad. Here.
Baz would just kind of holler, "Can I help you?"
Hey, Baz. No, it doesn't sound like that. Baz, this is ass. Fuck. Voice, come out. Bastleton. Xandria, the prefect.
uh, I'm changing. Give me 5 seconds, real quick.
All right.
And then he'd quickly get clothes
Okay.
fully on, go open the door, be like, can I help you?
Yes.
I swear something has gone wrong or exploded or gone missing. It was not me.
No, nothing of that sort. Um, are you? She kind of sits for a second. Are you interested in maybe showing the first years around this year?
I can if no one else is.
Only reason I'm asking is they've been talking about the famous Battleton Grim. Um, so I just wanted to check in and see if it's something you'd be interested in. If not, then it's okay.
I can do. I can't remember. Do all like first years have like the same schedule?
Yeah.
Okay, but it's like I could take them to the Great Hall and then to their first class, and then from there, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be actually great. By the way, tell Liv I said hello.
Okay. I see the
Um,
Hufflepuff has gotten to you. And Baz is gonna kind of give her that like big grin, like.
she kind of rolls her eyes. No, we're just friends, and she's annoying and weird.
Uh-huh. Yes, but that's what makes her quirky and fun. And then Baz is gonna close his door again.
Nice. And she heads out. And I'm guessing you head back into the Slytherin common room.
Yeah, Baz is gonna make sure that he's put together because he's like, I guess I have to go and introduce myself to people now, so like
Yeah.
extra put together.
And you'd walk out into the common room, and there'd be like a group of probably about like 10 first years, kind of like all standing by the door to go out into the actual school.
And Baz is probably about the same height as all of them.
And Charlie's kind of like in the back of them, kind of like giving you like a shit-eating grin, like
It's just like,
um
"Ugh, fuck you."
and you kind of approach Basilton. Can I get your autograph? I saw you. They kind of pull out like a Daily Prophet. I saw you. I saw that you were in the Diagon Alley this year. My mom tried to talk to you, but you were busy. And then one other kid says, "Yeah, Bez, over here."
Baz is just like, you guys know that we pretty much all live together now, right? Like, we
We
could
get to
just be.
live together, like same room.
No, no, not that close, but in the same building and in the same common room. So, like, you're gonna see me a lot.
Really?
I mean, if you. Sorry, cat on the keyboard. I mean, if you guys hang out here while I'm here,
Can you
then.
teach us spells? What about dueling? Can we join the dueling club?
You have to try out for the dueling club. Do I know when the tryouts are for the dueling club? I feel like Baz would.
What class are you going to next? You got Quidditch? Are you gonna play Quidditch this year?
No, I'm gonna focus on dueling and charms, and Baz would just be like, tell them that like dueling club tryouts are at this time, and then
Uh,
just kind
I
of go.
probably I probably say it's later on that night.
Okay, yeah, he'd be like dueling club tryouts the today at this time, if you want to try out. Just don't
Uh,
hurt yourselves.
you see they're all kind of very jumpy and excited and things like that. They say, "Are we going to the Great Hall? Are you gonna take us there?"
Yeah, if you follow me. Baz would, while doing this, he would have been signing the things that they're asking him to. And just be like,
And one of the girls says, "Can I shake your hand?"
Baz would just like hold out his hand, kind of like, why?
And
Why?
as you shake it, you can feel like almost like a slimy sensation as they touch your hand, and then they pull their hand away and go, "So nice to meet you."
Baz would just be like, like not like fully like, just, it's a pleasure to meet all of you too. Just hand in pocket, like,
Um, Charlie kind of speaks up. He says, "All right, all right. Um, enough of your excitement. We have to get to the Great Hall. You can follow me in Basilton, and we'll take you there." See Xandria's kind of walking past you guys.
I would just be like, "You owe me." Like that's all I'm gonna mouth to her.
And then she sticks her tongue out and walks that way.
And, yeah, so then I would just kind of keep going, like keep heading to the Great Hall.
And as you're walking there, the kids are kind of following behind you, just kind of enamored by all the moving photos and the castle and stuff like that. And Charlie kind of walks up next to you. So, you and Xandria seem to be awfully close. I didn't know she came to your room in the morning.
That is not a common
Yeah.
thing to happen.
Is that
And-
something? Is that something that happened while I was gone?
No, this is the first time she's actually talked to me. I think, outside of being rude or trying to kill me.
That's weird.
Yeah, I think it's Liv. I think Liv is making her be nice for once.
Really?
The Hufflepuff has her ways.
You know, I've always wondered, how is the celebrity like dating life or celebrity love life? Do you have anybody you're seeking?
Baz would just be like, I feel like my life is very public already. I mean, from what they're saying about the Daily Bugle in my life.
I mean, you did get spotted all over Europe and such like that with your mother.
I'm just happy that, and I'm gonna kind of say this more under my breath, just like I'm just happy they didn't catch me going down Nocturne Alley.
Yeah.
Like,
This is what? This is what you said?
what? Just like, oh, look over there. I'm just gonna point at a wall and just keep walking.
He says, "Oh, hey, Ned, hey, Headless Nick." It's Headless Nick, kind of like your ghost, kind of just floats past.
I'm just gonna
Hello, you
keep
two.
walking. I guess I would stop and introduce the kids to him and then keep heading on.
Yeah, and he kind of waves and flips his head back on.
I'd be like, he's one of the nicer ghosts.
And you guys kind of go and get to the Great Hall and stuff like that. And I'm guessing Sage, you'd kind of be around there this time, right?
Yeah. What day is
Um,
this?
This is the same day. We're basically replaying events in a sense.
Awkward. Well, then,
so,
yeah.
like-
what time of
we
day
get
is
to
it?
have.
It's morning time.
Okay, so yeah, I was in the Great Hall.
You went to the
this.
Great Hall, then you both had Charms class together, and then after Charms class is where you kind of split up from the group.
You get to have your own. Now I get to hear his character's thoughts on Felix shit.
You said what?
Now I get to hear his thoughts on Felix shit going on.
Oh yeah.
There were so many moments where I was sitting there just been like, what the fuck? What? And I'm like, I can't just pop in and be like, no.
No. Now you
Um,
still can't.
I mean, shit.
Yeah,
So you head to the Great Hall. Of course, you see kind of Sage and Glenn at the Ravenclaw table, and you can see Liv kind of walking from the Hufflepuff table to the Ravenclaw table to meet up with them. And you and Charlie will kind of enter. You hear the kids in the background say, "Wow, this is where you eat? Can we sit next to you?"
It's where you eat also. And
Really?
Baz is gonna be like, I normally don't sit at the Slytherin table because we aren't forced to sit at the Slytherin table. We can
Can we sit next to you?
today, but after a while you should go and find your own friend groups and find the people you intermingle with and hang out with them.
One kid says, "Wait, you mean we're not friends?"
I was thinking more people in your own grade. Pat, pat.
Okay.
But we could definitely be friends.
Really?
Yeah. And Baz is gonna kind of like cuff the kid on the shoulder, like, ugh.
Thanks.
Baz will be like, if you will follow Charlie, he'll take you to the table. I have to go talk to someone real quick, and then I'd run over to.
See, Charlie says, "Charlie says, what? No."
I would just do like a see ya and just run.
Damn it. All right, kids. Yeah. All right, kids. Yeah. Let's go over here. And he takes another Slytherin table. And Liz, you would see this. You would kind of get the back end of this as you can see Baz taking some kids around.
Mm.
You don't know, but you're kind of at the Ravenclaw table with Glenn, and Liv as Baz kind of walks up to join you guys.
Or be like, I can't sit with you today, but I wanted to let you know, Liv, that, and then tell Liv what Exandria said, and then be like, I now have to go continue a tour. And get up and just walk away. But then lean back over and just grab a piece of your guys' toast.
Then you would head back to the table.
Yeah.
Sage,
Mm.
what's like Sage's breakfast? Like, what would you be
Oh, you
eating? I guess
we're stalling.
I have to keep cutting back.
She'd probably be more adventurous about the more common, like,
Common stuff,
English
pancake, breakfast.
because like before, like first couple of years, she was more towards like, okay, I only recognize this food, so I'm just gonna eat the things that like are I've seen in
You have
America.
fully
So
tea. You have some tea now that you're eating. You're
yeah,
drinking.
she a tea drinker now.
Nice. And Baz, as you head over to the Slytherin table, you see Charlie kind of like trying to corral kids. Okay, we're gonna stay over. He says, "All right, we're gonna stay over here. You guys sit down. No, please don't pull the curtain right there. It's not really for pulling. Just sit down." As you kind of walk up, he says, "Were we this wild when we were first here?"
I killed a Gorgon, or like, I helped kill a Gorgon my first year.
That is right. Sorry. And 10 lot of things into badgers as well, but
Yeah,
that's here there.
I attacked Frank Nixelholt with a badger. Remember? That was a good one.
Oh yes, I do
That was
remember.
last year.
Oh, it was last
Only-
year? Okay. Or no, I attacked a random kid first year with a badger.
Yeah. He says, "All right, sit down," and you guys all kind of sit down at the front of the table, more towards like the big podium and the long faculty table. And you guys have a nice breakfast and stuff like that. And Frank just, or not Frank, Charlie says, so have you spoken to Liv at all?
Just talk to her. She's over at the Ravenclaw table.
You would say it so calmly, just like that. And he says, "Oh," he kind of looks over. "Oh,
Do you wish to go speak with her?
no, I'm good. We really haven't spoken all summer."
I think she was sailing, is what she told me on the train.
Oh,
I'm
That's-
thinking. I don't have it written
Yeah,
down, but I think that's what she said.
yep.
Okay.
He says, "Oh, that's cool. She definitely changed a little bit. Funny enough, it seemed like everybody changed a little bit from second year."
Baz is gonna kind of lean and be like, "Did you see Neil?"
No, what's different when and Neil kind of walks in? Whoa! As he kind of
I mean,
walks.
like,
into the
he
drink.
got hot. Like, look.
There's like two girls just kind of like following behind him. Neil.
I'm gonna look over and like look at Sage to see how she's reacting to that. Like,
Rolling eyes every time.
she's like,
And he says, "Wow, is that Neil?
Yeah.
You sure that's Neil?
Puberty hit him like a truck.
That's
Messy
us next to
hair, Coke bottle glasses.
Yeah.
That's Neil."
Yeah. He got hot.
God, I hate this.
Does he still have the voice?
Surprisingly, not. Did Baz talk to him, or like, did he talk to our group at all, like on the first day? Because I know he talked to.
I don't
Just
think so. I think he just talked to Sage.
Yeah, I talked to him after the sorting ceremony.
Okay. Would Sage have been like, he's changed, his voice is different to us, or no?
Maybe like
I don't think
maybe-
Sage would have said anything to you
maybe, like,
guys
doing-
about it.
Yeah.
Would
I
you
think,
have?
Yeah, I think not, because I don't think it's like as noticeable to her, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
And technically, like, you guys aren't we haven't gotten to that conversation, the timeline we're in
Oh
right now.
yeah, no, this is just part where I'm just like annoyed as hell.
But this is the night. This is the night after
It is the
Your
night
first
after
talk.
my
the
first
first
talk.
talk. Yeah,
Yes.
this isn't the
yeah.
second.
Aww.
Yeah.
Baz would just call Neil over. He'd be like,
Really?
"Hey, Neil!"
He just. Oh, hello.
And like wave, like, "Come here."
Oh, come. He kind of like come to you.
And I would just sign language. Yes.
Oh, and he kind of walks over. Make a mind roll for me real quick.
Oh boy. 8.
8.
Yeah.
You can see as he starts heading over, the two girls that are following him, one Hufflepuff, one Gryffindor, kind of see him walking over to you and instantly like split away.
Baz is kind of like,
Did you want to roll to see if you can recognize those girls, or it doesn't really matter?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, go ahead.
I would
Okay.
like to know. Just asking for a friend.
7, 6, and a 1.
Yeah, that was good enough. One of them is Cassie McGowan from Gryffindor,
Oh, okay.
and the other is Amy from Hufflepuff.
She's trying to get into everyone's pies.
Liv,
Jesus Christ.
Liv's arch rival. Now Sages.
Yeah, Baz would take a mental note of both of them and be like, I'm gonna tell Sage and Liv later.
Nice. It was funny enough because on Sunday we're gonna replay all these events again.
Oh,
So
God, okay.
just in the point of view of Liv and Glenn, and then we'll move on to the next day.
Yeah. I would just be like, how was your summer, Neil?
Neil says, "Oh, it was pretty good. What did I do? Oh, I went backpacking and traveling around with my parents."
That sounds like a great time.
America.
Baz pretty much just toured with his mom.
Yeah.
He's like, I went on a tour with my mom, and that's about it.
Oh yeah, I saw you in the Daily Prophet. You were quite something.
Yeah, I heard a lot. I'm gonna kind of point at them, but like
He says, "Hey, I think I saw you this summer.
Really? When?
Nocturne Alley. You were like with your brother Felix, I think." Oh no, my bad. He would not have recognized you.
I was I was different.
You were. Yeah, sorry. But he would have said, "I saw you in Diagon Alley."
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the Daily Prophet taking pictures of you, something like that.
You know, you could have just come up and said hi. I would have.
Oh, he was busy. I didn't want to intrude, and I don't really like the Daily Prophet that much. That Doris Nottingberry, she's a real piece of work.
Yeah, no. Do you know I've caught her climbing over a fence multiple times?
Really?
Yeah. She doesn't like getting sprayed with a hose. It's really funny.
Oh, it's your estate. Your mansion.
Yeah, no, I have seen her outside my kitchen windows multiple times.
Wow, that's something. I mean, for her to violate your house like that, I mean, it's. Anyway, what's up?
I just wanted to see how you've been doing. You got a haircut. It looks really good.
Thanks. Yeah, my you kind of see when he says this, he says, "Oh yeah, my and he pauses for a second. My father, made me get a haircut. It was quite nice, honestly."
Could I roll to see like that if I noticed it?
Yeah, roll mind.
Because I watched the stream last night, so.
Yep. I need more time with this man to ask him why he was in fucking New York.
8.
8.
Or was he lying completely about going to America?
So what exactly are you looking for?
Just like kind of like why he was stuttering at.
I would say you wouldn't know why he was stuttering, but I would say you catch it. It's easy to catch.
Okay.
Like maybe he was. I wouldn't necessarily say you could tell he was lying to you, because I mean you obviously don't know that information.
Yeah, no.
But you could definitely tell like, nah, you could maybe catch like, oh, that was weird.
Yeah, but it's like, huh. Okay.
But yeah, he says, yeah. So yeah, summer was pretty good.
Are you gonna be doing the club again?
Oh yes, actually, I have one tonight. If you would like to come,
Let me see what's gonna happen tonight because I think dueling and tryouts are tonight. So
you have to try out for this.
I don't know actually. Maybe
You?
I
Oh my
can't.
god, do I have to retry out?
Yeah, do I have to try out?
I would say you have to go talk to the president to see if you do.
Okay.
Your arch nemesis
No.
in dueling club, Damian Knoxley from
Oh boy.
Gryffindor.
I want to become the person in charge of dueling. Is he like an upperclassman or is he the same age as me?
Same age as you.
How the fuck is he better than me? Okay. um. That's
I would say right now he's not really better than you. It's kind of like a you guys go back and forth. He beats you one day, you beat him one day, that sort of thing.
okay.
You guys are like right there together.
Baz would be like, "Have you seen Quentin today?"
No. Actually, he says no. Actually, would you like me to send him a message?
No, I was just curious if he was gonna try for any after school stuff like.
I
Quidditch
mean, if you want to
or-
catch him, usually I know he likes to go swimming in the Black Lake before classes every day.
I'm gonna look over at the children and be like, I don't think I'm gonna make it down there. Have
I
a
mean, he says
total group.
Neil says I can take them if you want me to.
Baz would just kind of quickly jump up, give Neil a quick hug, and then run away.
He says,
Be gone.
okay, and he says, Neil kind of says, all right, what are we going to do today? What class are you guys going to first? And they are like, we're going to potions. We're going to Divisius Dark Arts. Who are you? And then you kind of head off. Where are you headed to?
Az is gonna go and talk to. I'm gonna head to go talk to Quentin because I do want to be like, hey, thank you for helping us with the wand.
Yeah,
I swear I'm not manipulating and using you.
gotcha.
Type of thing.
And you head down to the Black Lake. While it's still, this still is considered summer. I mean, this is just September 2nd. So it is still considered summery time outside. So it's still kind of like nice enough to swim in a sense. But quickly you can kind of maybe probably the next couple weeks is gonna start getting a little bit colder, maybe a little bit more chilly, but not as of yet. But as you go down to the Black Lake, you can kind of see Quentin. He's just kind of finishing up swimming, and he's coming off. He's he's like coming out of the water as you kind of are walking down. And he has like a towel around him, his six-pack chest for a fourth year.
Where is he
Um,
swimming?
The Black Lake.
Oh, okay, I was like, this better be the Black Lake.
Where else would it be?
I don't know. I was like, did you give Hogwarts a fucking swimming pool?
No.
Whole wizard
Well, I
swimming
mean,
club.
if you wanted to consider like that, there is a prefect bathroom where they kind of have
Oh,
it's
yeah, you're
basically like a
right.
pool in there.
True. And we
It's
now have
basically
access to that bathroom.
Oh.
you do. I mean, you guys haven't snuck in there yet, so but you guys know some people.
Yeah.
But you kind of come down. He's kind of coming out the water, just drying himself off.
Oh, I just noticed Ember's messages. I forgot about it.
What'd she
Forgot
say?
about stream. She said, well, I'm getting chat timestamps.
Hey, Amber.
She said, ooh, Session, I'm not used to Neil being a chick magnet. Fuck no, not Amy. Get Neil the fuck out of there. She's a menace. She's a hoe. Everyone
Oh
knows
no,
he's a...
Davey, get to kneel the fuck out of there.
Favorite thing every time Ember curses. It's just
It's always so funny. Oh man, let me turn this air down quick.
okay. Oh, I just almost spilt my hot sauce.
That sounds...
So I found these chips, and they're really good with hot sauce on them because I'm a monster who really likes spicy food. So yeah.
Gremlin behavior.
But hi, Ember.
Yeah,
If
I'm
she's still
sorry.
there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't notice. I was on a different screen.
I hate that realization when you go look in your cabinet, you don't have any snacks in your house. They're all gone.
So sad.
I
I
have
just
been on like a lemon chili kick recently, so I have lemon hot, lemon Cheetos, and then these chips now.
nice. I'm going to the store after this session.
Rat Girl Summer.
Um,
But you see him kind of walking up out of the water. He says, "Actually, hold on one second."
Please don't describe it again.
He says,
Chiseled abs.
chiseled abs. Hold on one sec. Do do do.
in my notes, I now have kill Amy for
Oh.
Liv.
I've got to get used to this layout for Discord. Usually I can just. Now I have to
Apologize.
just get used to it. It's not bad. Just gotta get used to it.
I knew it was gonna throw you off.
I'm so excited to just go through everything. I like how we have like a movie night thing now.
It used to be like
Yeah.
anime love, and I was like, no one uses that, so I changed it to movie night. So I was like, oh, we plan on having like movie night soon for Harry Potter binge.
Yes, we said we're going to a million times, but we just haven't gotten together and done it.
Well, it was rough because I
Um,
just finished binging it when we last brought it up.
I
Nice.
get paid like this week. I could rent the first movie for us to watch since I have Amazon Prime and everything.
No, I got HBO Max,
Oh, okay.
That's
so we
silly.
can just have like a group party, or I could stream it maybe.
Yeah, you'll since you
Stream my
have
thing.
Nitro, you'll be able to stream in quality.
Sick. But why didn't it skip? I should be hearing water right now, not wholesome music.
Such like background music to me now that like I was like, oh, maybe I need to turn it up, and like what? Then I realized I'm listening to usual shit.
Here we go. What the fuck? Why is it playing again? What's going on? Hold on.
Christian just getting frustrated at the bots should become one of the sounds on the audio board. Just what the fuck?
Let's see, that's for me because I think there's a keyboard in the background of mine too. Hate it. He's got fucking hate it.
Sorry, it was like where somebody was like banging on my window or something like that. I think they're doing like work outside or something.
Are you on the
Anyway.
ground floor?
No, I'm on like the 7th floor.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I'm like, what the fuck?
I
Damn.
don't know why, but I just like always imagined it was like second floor. I don't know why.
Yeah, like
Really?
I pictured you. Yeah, did not
So
picture
when
you
I
in
was
like a tall building.
when I was in
Dude, I feel
the
like
when I was in the other one below the studio, I was in the 4th floor, and now I literally moved up, figuratively and reality.
Okay, I'm
mentally.
in the basement.
Nice.
What?
All right, but kind of see Quentin kind of coming out the water. He's drying off and stuff like that. He kind of see you walking kind of down the hill to like he says, "Oh, hey, Bass."
So I'm like, hi. Neil told me that you'd be here, so
He
thought I'd
slaps
come
his
say
face.
hi.
He says, yeah. Um, what's no? He has a more smooth voice than that. He says, "Oh yeah, what's going on?"
I just wanted to say thank you
Ew.
for the help with the wand for Glenn and my friend group and everything.
Oh yeah, no problem. He kind of
So
throws on his robe.
Baz would just be like, trying not to look at him like fully, but be like, um. Also, a little apology about Glenn. It can be hard for her to make new friends. So,
Yeah, no problem. My cousin is just like that. So
okay, yeah, I just felt a little bad because you did a lot for us, and so just want to say thank you.
no,
Also, are you trying out for anything like Quidditch or
I'm
uh?
honestly not sure. I was thinking about Quidditch, but I of course just moved here. I don't know it as well as everybody else. Didn't play Quidditch at what we do. But I think I could give it a try. I'm a pretty good flyer, so that helps. But no, I mean, honestly, I've just been focused on studies. Not that I don't want to try out for anything, I just haven't, I guess.
Okay, yeah, I'll be doing the dueling club this year, and I'll also be in the Charms Club too. So those are two really fun ones that get you a lot of practice.
Oh, really? Yeah, I heard um, the new Defenses and Hogwarts professor was going to be heading that up.
Would we would know who he is by now, right? Yeah.
You would not have met him yet, but you would. I think you said you. I said it, and you rolled a check to see how much you know about him, but you have not physically met him yet. You
Yeah,
just heard about him.
I would just because I don't know if the school has announced his name to the other students yet. Baz would just
Mhm.
go, yeah, Professor Noctis. He is an American Quidditch player.
Oh wow, interesting. Um, do you know his last name?
Thought Noctis was his last name.
Oh my bad. Yes.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I was
Sorry.
like, you didn't tell us his first name. You only gave us his last name, or I only wrote down his last name.
Sorry. Yep. He says, cool. So, what's up?
Uh,
And you guys are kind of walking back up the hill to the school.
uh, just thought I would come and hang out. We didn't really hang out that much this summer. Did didn't he have like a party or something over the summer?
You had a party, or yeah, he said he was having one. And he invited you to. So yeah, I would say you went. It was a pretty nice party. At his aunt's house. Not a mansion like your house, but you know, nice place. Some people from the ministry came. Some of his cousins and friends and nieces and nephews, all that good stuff came. Um,
I'm late to this.
Dada.
I almost said it too. I was like, Dada. Uh, I'm trying
Um,
to. Baz,
you guys
Baz
are
be
kind of
like,
walking up the, and I would say when you're trying to think, he's like a little awkward silence for one moment as you guys are kind of walking up the hill.
uh, Baz be like, you were talking about wanting to go to Hogsmeade to get some butterbeer sometime.
Oh yeah, definitely. I've never been.
Uh, well, he's been to Hogsmeade because he snuck is the reason I
Yeah,
snuck to Hogsmeade.
yeah.
But
I would say he's never been though.
to
He's
Hogsmeade?
allowed to go, but he's never been.
Oh, I thought that he went
Not
because I thought I snuck to Hogsmeade to hang out with him in Hogsmeade. Did
You
I just
did?
sneak?
yeah.
Yeah, 'cause remember I got us a way to get to Hogsmeade last year after
That is
meeting him
right.
at the dance.
That is right. I know you went to Hogsmeade. I just couldn't remember. I forgot that you went to see him. But
Yeah.
he says, yeah, we can go. Did you still want to go to the? I think it's the seven broomsticks. Is it seven?
I think it's the three
Three. Do
broomstick.
you want to go to
I
three?
was like, why did they increase broomsticks?
I
Sorry,
was
That's
like,
so
does
random.
every year they add a new broom?
I just knew it was a number in
Yeah,
broomsticks.
every like
He says, did
Uh,
you want to go to three
decade, I
broomsticks?
think.
Three broomsticks?
yeah, I think it would be a lot of fun. I have, I don't know if I have to try out for the dueling club again. I need to talk to someone.
Yes. Are you all right?
He is the only person that has. I'm tied with him. I forgot his name though already. I didn't write it down. That's my bad.
Okay. I can put it in the chat.
Okay. Damon something.
Damian Knoxley.
Okay. His name is Damien Knoxley. He's one of the few people in the dueling club who's been able to. How would I phrase this? Stay equal to me,
Oh,
and it annoys me.
I'm sorry. Well, that sucks for you, I guess.
But I was just gonna kind of laugh. He goes, he runs the club. I need to find out if I'm able, if I have to audition or try out again.
He
I
says,
don't-
yeah, no problem. Well, you just let me know. It can be today or tomorrow. I think the Gryffindor tryouts for Quidditch is tomorrow, so I'll let you know, what time I'm available tomorrow, and or if you want to go today, we could go today. You just let me know.
Okay, that would be great. Baz is gonna give
Yeah,
him a smile. He's like, I need to head to my first class.
yeah, no problem. My class doesn't start till 10:30, so.
Oh, that's nice.
Uh, my bad. He said say not 10:30, 10. His class doesn't start till 10. Yours starts at 9:30.
I'm like, you still get to sleep in a little bit longer. And then
30 minutes, not too bad. He says, by the way, if your friend Glenn needed anything, I'm more than welcome to help her. If she's a friend of you, I will try my best to make her a friend to me as well.
thank you. You're always welcome to come hang out with us in the group. I know it seems a little awkward and tense sometimes, but
Yeah.
because it's public that like everything that happened to us last year, right?
Yeah.
Best like
At this point, it's definitely everybody kind of really knows about it. You guys are the chosen ones of this school in a sense.
yeah, Baz is gonna be like, you know what went down last year, and
Yeah, that was
it
horrible.
happened the year before also, but with a Gorgon.
At the end of the year, same time.
Yeah, coincidence.
Really weird. It's almost like somebody's controlling you guys' life or something.
I know.
Just put a fuck you, Christian.
Just flip off this guy. Uh, but yeah, the Baz would just be like, but yeah, you're always welcome to hang out with us. And if you ever just want to hang out with just me or ever want to talk, all you have to do is just send me a message and I'll be there.
Nice. He says, yeah, of course. You have a good class. I'll see you later.
Alright, see you later. And then Baz is gonna head to class.
Bye, Basilton.
He's just gonna kind of like turn and wave and.
Nice. You head off. Head off to your first class, Charms, with Professor Black. And let me find some
Not
good.
everyone else just replayed in my mind, and I got all giddy inside again.
He said what?
Because he said Basilton, and it made me remember the whole thing of the whole interaction of I'm not everyone else.
Yeah, it's like all my friends call me Baz, and then he's like, "I'm not everyone else," and Baz was like,
I'm not everyone. Basilton.
I'm making it where Baz is just super awkward with like, he's great at like most social interaction, and then when it comes to Quentin, it's just like, hi,
How are you?
hello, friend. Doesn't know how to act. Oh,
Sorry.
it's always funny hearing the ads.
Creative. I don't know why, but I've been getting like a lot of used to be like a lot of Taco Bell commercials, even though I don't go to Taco Bell like that. Then it was like a lot of O'Reilly commercials, the car shop. O'Reilly's.
Auto
Auto
parts.
parts.
Yay.
My ads on like YouTube are mostly just like, I don't know why, Spanish toothpaste ads.
Oh no.
What?
I don't speak Spanish, and I brush my teeth, but it's like you need Spanish toothpaste.
Wow. What a change up. I
I'll
didn't
stuck in my
put
head.
play again, but skip.
It's just decided it's stuck in my head.
Thank you. And you would head to class. With Professor Black, as you go in, she says, "Can I sum up everything I said yesterday?" She says, as you gotta go in and sit down, you'd be sitting next to, Glenn, Liv, Sage, other people.
Felix is
Then
in the
as she kind
room.
of,
I have it written down
close.
if you want me to tell you.
You said
I
what?
think
I have it
I
written
was
down
next.
all the people that were there. It's
See,
Felix,
this is
twins,
why.
Amy, Natalia, and Cass.
Yes, thank you.
Cassandra, not Cass.
My name is Liz.
Fuck off.
I am an epic gamer.
Ah, thank you, Liz.
I'm gonna get a soundbite of me saying fuck off.
I'm scared
Um,
for what the soundbite for me is gonna be because I make a lot of weird like noises. And
so
shit.
I went through. I had to go through like to find that was specific. I always, whenever I think of Liz, for some reason, I always think of, "Hi, I'm an epic gamer. I'm Liz." And so I'm gonna have to go through and find my part for you.
I think
I'm
it's
not
because I
gonna tell
used to
you what it
joke all
is
the
yet.
time that I'm a pro
I'm-
gamer.
So scared. I know my one part that like broke Hunter was when it was like, and your mom is here, and it was just, oh boy.
Nice. But you kind of start beginning class, and Christian will kind of put his hand in the door. I'm sorry, Professor Black. I
I forgot about
I
this.
overslept. I overslept, and I'll go through the whole thing again of him oversleeping and going off to, and then she kind of starts class. You can add, and you guys. She says you guys can partner up. I'm gonna just put it as you got with Glenn.
Yeah, because I think that's what you said last night. Is I was partnered with Glenn.
Yeah, you were with Glenn. Liv was with Christian, and Sage was with Felix.
Oh yeah.
And as you guys kind of split off into groups, you notice kind of Sage walk over to Felix, and I'll
started
play
it.
as Glenn. I'll play as Glenn if you want to say anything to her.
I'll just be like, well, that's an odd pairing.
She says, yeah, I wonder why they are paired together.
Why
Oh,
do you give her
you are a
Neil's
horrible
voice?
person. You
Uh,
Ah,
you're canceled.
I hate it.
You're done.
She says, oh yes, I wonder why they're no.
She's not British.
She says, I wonder why they're paired together.
Baz would just be like, I have no clue. Huh. Well, I mean, technically he is a normal student now, so he's
Yes, that's true.
Baz is gonna kind of look at him and be like, he's trying. Yeah.
Hey, I'm Glenn. You want to look at all my notes that I wrote down for class? I'm just playing, but you can the lesson starts. I'm not gonna go over it again, but you can add Aqua Erecto to your spell list.
Do you want me to roll to see how fast Baz gets it?
Yeah.
Do I add my plus to it?
Yeah. To
14.
your magic. All right, 14.
I got double
I
six.
think that's the first 14 I've ever seen in our campaign so far. Wow.
I got double sixes,
You've gotten double sixes before.
and then
Nah, but
I
14 though. I think the
But with
highest
my
you've ever gotten
plus
was
two.
13. Jeez. Well, you pick it up just like that, quick and nice. Like I asked Sage before, when you kind of start casting your magic, magic has also become secondhand to you. You've explored it in all these ways these past 2 years, learned it a lot more. What color would your magic be?
I'm between two. I'm between like a dark purple, like almost like teetering on the edge of black type of purple,
Mhm.
or like a dark Slytherin-esque green. I'm gonna
Wanna roll for it?
Yeah, it will be purple.
Purple.
Yeah.
You can see as you start to cast your wand, something. I mean, not cast your wand, cast your magic. You know, something that's new about your maybe wand that you haven't really noticed before. Is when you start to cast, you can see like the tip of your wand.
You just pulled that out of nowhere.
Yeah, he did this
Well,
last time too.
I always just have it on my desk just to.
I have
We
mine
would do
on
the same if we
floor.
had it. Don't.
I have one. I do. It's literally on the floor.
Oh, well, he's gonna unbox
Yeah.
it. Yep. Wow. So
It's-
I'm the only
it's
non
act-
I got a pencil.
Yeah, I actually like got the wand that like I picked offline to be Baz's.
Nice. But you can see kind of like at the tip of the wand, when you start to cast and do the motions, you can see it starts to glow a dark purple.
Am I
It's
allowed
like
to
doing it-
change mine?
Huh?
Am I allowed to
Yeah.
change mine?
Yes. What
It's really similar, just like lighter, just like a light blue, like baby blue or some shit.
Aw.
Maybe blue.
Baby blue, baby blue.
Baby
light,
blue.
like a light.
I think that fits. I think that fits her as well.
I just chose Sage because you know her fucking name.
Nice. And yeah, you guys have to cast your magic. And then do you make any sort of like motions with the water or anything as you're kind of picking it up out the cup and swirling it around?
I feel like Baz would just kind of make it pretty much into like a whirlpool at the tip of his wand and just be kind of sitting there like spinning it, making it get bigger and bigger.
She says, you see President Black comes over. All right, Basilton, great job. Just please don't wet the roof.
And then put just back into the cup like, okay.
Amazing job there. You're turning into an amazing wizard, Basilton.
Thank you.
Now, she says you could excel so much if you just turn in your papers on time.
Hey, one day late isn't that bad.
Not the worst I have in my class, but not the best either.
I have
Maybe you
to
could
be.
learn from your friend Glenn over here. And Glenn's just kind of sitting there.
Just be like,
Yeah, sure.
eh.
Yeah.
And instantly just head down, starts to nap.
Yeah.
Like as she walks away, just asleep.
And you would notice as to get up from class, she starts saying, she says, class dismissed, you all can leave. Amazing job today, everybody. And you all start to get up and head out, and you can notice Sage and Felix are still kind of lingering in this conversation with each other as you're kind of getting up and everybody's heading out the door.
Yeah. Could I roll to see if Baz could eavesdrop?
Sure, this is gonna be a body roll.
Oh.
My body is real bad.
I know.
6.
6.
I got a 5 and a 2, and I have a -1.
Yeah, you can kind of see Sage as you're talking to Felix. You can kind of just hear like a chair fall, behind Felix, and you see Battleton just.
Just trying to pick it up, like I bumped a chat and walk out.
And the only thing you probably heard was the word Quidditch, Battleton, and then you bumped the chair.
Okay.
But you head off to your next class. Liz, you're heading to your divination class, I'm assuming, or did you want to do some? Oh yeah, you bumped into Neil. That is right. We'll come back to you because we're gonna play in. I'm gonna get you to the point where you can kind of do whatever you want, since all the stuff you did yesterday is kind of predetermined already. But Bastion,
Oh, I was
Oh,
gonna
go
say, if you want to skip today to be like the next day, like day 3, we could do that or something. So she has like.
well, I don't want to
Or,
mess like in case for the session on Sunday. I literally have to do this all over again, and then I'm gonna
Why?
get you guys the next day.
What is so significant about this day, Christian? You've time
You don't
skipped so
have
much.
to.
Yeah.
Yes, but
Like, all
I
right, it's
just
6
thought it
months later.
I just thought it'd be cool. I don't know.
No,
No, it
don't
is. I was
be.
just
Yes,
curious.
Wilson. I
I
feel like I
just
just
am.
punched a puppy.
But I have a plan for you though, because after you talk to Neil, that's where we kind of stopped it, and that was like the middle of the day. So you still have the whole
Yeah, that's right.
like
That was
evening
during
and
Quidditch
rest.
tryouts.
Yep, and rest of the night to kind of play with whatever you want to do.
It's probably like
But
2
you
at
go
that point.
to. Oh, go ahead.
It's probably like 2 at that point, because I think tryouts started at 1 or 1:30.
Yep, yep.
Oh, fucking talk.
But oh, that's the music. Sound like a doorbell. You Basilton. I'm not gonna run through the whole class, but you learn a potion.
Oh,
Just give me a second to find it.
the one class that I got a B in.
Potions, potions. Where are you, potions? Where are you? 3, 3. You learned the confusing concoction.
The confused. Okay.
It is description of it is light green. The effects are, of course, confusion. The ingredients is scurvy grass, lavage, Lovage,
Okay.
and sneeze wart.
Sweet. All right.
Nice. And if you ever wanted to buy that, it would be where I just had it. Where'd it go? It would be 8 galleons.
Oh, damn. Can I sell them?
If you
For
make potions?
yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I might go sell them for 8 galleons to the twins or something.
Definitely. The side hustle you guys wanted to do.
I would say Baz brews up a couple extra in class.
Okay. How many extra?
Uh, like, is 4 okay?
I'll say 3.
3? Okay.
Say 3. But you learn that spell, and you're kind of free after that for the day. Where does Basilton want to head off to? You know that Sage is going to the Ravenclaw tryouts to watch her sister try out.
I'm going on like crazy mode, just trying to pick up some bread out of the hall and running out.
Yeah.
Baz would go and talk with Damien Knoxley, like in the dueling club.
Okay.
Is the dueling club in the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom?
It is.
You didn't
Okay,
tell me about tryouts. I'm gonna light myself on fire if I'm not on dueling club anymore.
Oh, he's dying.
Sorry, I had some in my throat. Um, but you would the dueling club isn't until tonight, probably around like 7. You know, the gambling club starts at 8 p.m. Tryouts for the dueling club starts at 7. Then kind of the rest of the day is free after that. So if you want to find Damian Knoxley, he'd be elsewhere in the school, not at the dueling club. Because you know classes for first years are probably still going on right now.
Okay, yeah, so Baz would go look for Damien Knoxley.
Okay. And now you probably find him like just by his common room. Um, would you know the password to get into Gryffindor?
If it's the same as last year, then yes.
They change it like
It
every
would
fucking
have
week.
changed. It would have changed.
Damn, okay.
Yeah, they change that shit every week. I'm like listening to
Yeah.
books and they're talking about shit. They change it so much. Stupid long bottom.
Well, that was because Neville kept losing his password.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think Baz would like either see is he outside of the common room or is he in his
Yeah.
common room?
I'll say you. Oh, you talking about? He's inside.
Okay, I would like pretty much just go to the door and just wait for someone to come out.
You see some first year come out. I gotta get to class, and like
As he
run down the hallway.
as he runs by, I'm just gonna kind of accio the door open and just kind of walk in and let it close behind me. Just
Roll magic.
Hey, he said that thing.
Ah!
yay!
It's our favorite part.
8, 9, 10.
10, yeah, and you hold it open, and you can see the fat lady is just kind of like, "What's going on? What's happening?" And you kind of sneak around her in a sense,
Yeah.
with the open door.
I'm just like, nothing's going on. You see
Wait,
nothing.
you're not a. Oh, he's gone.
I've been
You
here
sneak
multiple
in.
times last year.
And you kind of sneak in, and have I ever explained the Gryffindor common room?
Probably in the past, no?
Don't think so because we've never really bothered. Like session 1 when we actually had Gryffindors in our campaign, but besides that,
Oh,
no.
well, I'll explain it one more time for you guys. As you go in, of course, you played Hogwarts Legacy, so you kind of know the you kind of know like the feel of it in a sense. But as you go in, um, obviously tons of red everywhere. These magnificent curtains, sunlight kind of coming into the room, nice quiet fireplace off to your right, and some chairs and sofas and such. Some of the stuff you can see on the wall, you see a picture of Hermione, Ron, and Harry, the Golden Trio, just kind of moving. It's like magically moving, like waving as you kind of walk by, um, and you would kind of see what's the word? That nearly headless Nick kind of float through one side of the room and through a wall on the other. You can see various house cups in a glass case on one of the walls. Various Quidditch match cups on one side of the wall and such, and you see just several students sitting down.
Won the House Cup last year.
Huh?
Who won the House Cup last year? Like who?
Did I not say?
No. Who is like?
Oh, you guys didn't do House Cup last year.
Oh.
That's just like the
Um,
last few
after
books
kind
of
of
Harry Potter.
everything, yeah, after kind of everything happened, you guys kind of teacher said, "Fuck it, we're not doing House Cup deals." Like, I would say at the end of last year, the ministry kind of came in and just basically, you guys still finished out the year like usual, but like all that extracurricular stuff kind of stopped because they were still investigating. It was basically like you guys go to class and go back to your common room, in a sense. Because of they wanted to, get to the bottom of everything that was going on and investigate and all that ministry bullshit. Um, but as you walk in, you just see several students sitting down. You see kind of Damian Knoxley sitting at like a little wooden table in the corner, reading.
Walk over and sit down right across from him. Be like, hello.
He doesn't even notice you as you sit down and you say hello. You're here?
Mm-hmm.
What do you need, I presume? As he's kind of sitting down.
I'm like, I have a question for you. And since you're hiding in your common room, it's quite hard to get to you.
I'm not hiding, I'm studying.
Okay.
What do you want?
It's about the dueling club.
What about it?
Well, since you're the one who's running it this time around, do I have to retry out for it, or am I just in it?
Say I'm better than you and you don't have to try out.
But we both know that's a blunt-faced lie.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You think just because you defeated not Basilisk, you think just because you defeated a Golgan in competed in the tournament. Yes, last year that you're
Oh, don't forget I decapitated an evil wizard.
in that too. Did you think you can
And survived a Cruciatus curse.
go ahead? Is there another?
I could keep listing off different traumatic things that have happened to me if you want. The list keeps growing.
Look, I know that you're one of the chosen ones.
I wouldn't say that. More like thrust into this without wanting to be. Look, you and I both know that you and I are the two of the best duelists in the club, besides Sage, because she is very good. But
Just not frontline good.
you're the one who said that,
I
not
love
me.
you,
Flipping
Liz.
you
I love
off.
you.
Flipping you off.
You're the one who said it, not me. Look. You and I are the two of the best people in this club. We are the two that go toe to toe constantly. It wouldn't be quite fair for either of us to say that the other is better, now would it? And what consolation do you get out of that? Oh, a person yielded to me
Seeing
in
you beg.
time. That just goes, really, you're a masochist. Did not expect that from you.
Let me just go look up what masochist means
Oh.
real quick.
Sorry.
You're good. Yes.
Don't look it up with some other things tied to it.
Just do it, yeah. Definition. That's
A
it.
person who enjoys an activity that appears to be painful or tedious. Okay. Yeah, there's another one. I was like, whoa. Hold on a second now.
Don't go to the other links.
He says, I can be at times.
Well, where would the fun be if I wasn't in the dueling club, and then you had to deal with all the first years trying to get in? You and I both know that you and I crave the competition between each other.
No, you do not have to try out.
Good. I will see you in the first meeting then. Oh,
Leave.
and Sage is also joining.
She's been in the dueling club.
I know. I'm just saying she's not trying out. She'll be in with me. And then I'm walking away. And then
Don't come back in here, or I'll report you next time.
No, you can't control me. And then I'm gonna walk out.
As you're kind of walking out, can you make a mind roll for me real quick?
9.
You see Cassie McGowan kind of walk into the portrait as she is coming into the common room. Oh, hey, Basildon.
Glad to see that you're done following Neil around. And just keep walking.
She seemed like she was going to say something, and she just walks away.
I would write Sage and be like, hey, I hope you don't mind. You're in the dueling club.
Oh, good.
You don't have to try out.
Nice.
Thanks.
And right around this time, Sage, you'd be kind of finishing up your conversation with
Oh, you said
Neil.
feeling up. Oh my god.
Oh,
God.
this podcast just took
Moving
a turn.
quick. Moving quick. But you kind of you'd kind of be finishing up your conversation with Neil and get the message in, kind of right afterwards that you don't have to try out for the dueling club. You're already in.
Nice. Frees up my evening.
And Neil says, well, good luck to your sister. I have to go, you kind of see his face is really red. I have to go, prepare for the other club tonight. You know, are you still coming?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you want.
Yeah, of course. I still want you to come. All right. I'll see you later. And he kind of gets all flustered and walks and kind of goes down the steps from these stands. What's Sage up to now?
She will be more in tune with what's going on at the game. Well, what does it seem like it's going on?
Oh, so with the Quidditch practice, what's going on? They're just finishing up. They've kind of just landed on the field.
Mm-mm-mm.
And you see, the captain says, "Wow, you all did great. I will put out um the starting roster for first years in the morning. Good night, good night, everybody." And she kind of walks
It's a
off the
separate
field.
team?
No, she just says for the first years. Whoever tried out for the first years to make the team.
Okay. So do we have a junior Quidditch team?
I mean, they have
We didn't know
second
about?
string.
Yeah.
They
I
have
mean,
second string.
most schools have like the different football
Junior
teams. Like,
varsity.
yeah, that's what Stanwood, at least my hometown, did. It was like you had
We
like
had that.
varsity the best, then juniors they're like the mid, and then there was like one other one below them that nobody went to.
Freshman.
Yeah, it's usually
Yeah,
freshmen.
nobody went to their
Freshman.
games.
Freshman. It's like freshmen
Legit
play
freshmen.
freshman basketball, then varsity usually is from like ninth to 10th grade, and then not ninth to 10th grade. Juniors probably
Junior.
like 11th to my bad 10th to 11th grade, and then varsity's seniors and some 11th graders.
Yeah, and like in my hometown, it was like based off of like your level, and then like
Yeah,
they could swap you from a team to a different team.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
that's usually how it goes.
That's a little restricted.
Yeah, like if you were good and you were ninth grader, you're starting on varsity, or you're playing varsity, but it
I watched
depends
all
on
the
like if
games.
you're that guy or not.
It's just that guy.
I will 100% say I was not a sports kid though. I was a theater nerd. As you can tell, because my British accent's from Peter Pan.
But they kind of finish up practice, and Rose kind of walks off the field. She seems like she's actually talking to some of the other girls that tried out. As she's kind of walking off the field.
Who is?
Rose,
Ah.
do you interrupt?
I won't interrupt.
I
Kinda
mean, do
like,
you try to go talk to her?
I just kind of like stand by, let her finish her conversation, stop being like too like, eh.
Yeah, and then she kind of finishes the conversation, starts walking up to you by like the exit tunnel for Ravenclaw. She
Mhm.
says, "Okay, how did you think I did?
How,
Or
how do I
how'd
think
you
she did?
how do you think? I mean, she did pretty good. She didn't do bad. I mean, okay. Um, not as good as you, of course, but not
Yeah.
bad for her first time trying out.
Yeah. I'll just say like you
And you,
did. What?
and you can see like she's very nervous when she says like, seemed like she's looking. So of course was excited about trying out, so she's very nervous about if she did good or not.
Sage would put her arm like around her shoulders and kind of lead her back to like the castle and be like, "Oh, come
That's yeah.
on, she was nervous. You're so mean."
You kind of see like the people behind her. I mean, there's still some girls behind her. Just stop there. I don't want nobody to see.
Okay, as if it's not obvious we're related. But anyways, she kind of like gesture her walk towards like the castle and whatnot, or like I guess she would be packing up. I don't know. I think you did great. I mean, I guess we'll know better tomorrow. But I mean, still, what did you end up trying out for?
Uh, Chaser.
Hi, Dylan.
I didn't want to. I was obviously didn't want to compete with you for keeper. I didn't want to take your spot.
Oh, take my spot. Okay. Uh,
And she kind of laughs a little bit or chuckles.
she would too. Okay. Oh yeah, let's take my spot. But I mean, that'll be fun. I mean, mom and dad
So
would
while I was flying around, I saw you and Boy hugging.
Uh, yeah, we're close friends. I don't want to embarrass you with all the information,
Yeah.
but
Yes, trust me. She's no, it doesn't sound like that. She's trust me. I don't want to know. It's alright.
Yeah, I didn't think so. But but it'll be fun if we could if you're starting, or I mean, I'm sure there'll be games that I'm sure you'll be playing. It'd be fun for and Muggle parents come see it all,
I don't think so.
even if like one of them
No,
is a wizard.
Hermione.
Oh yeah, If one of them is a wizard, yeah, definitely. But if they're both Muggles, I say probably not.
Even Hermione's parents, they're
I
so
don't think
proud.
Hermione's parents ever came to Hogwarts, if I'm not mistaken.
I thought they did at one point.
I don't know.
I don't know, maybe like a parent visit week or something like that.
I know the person we could ask.
But anyway, should we just finish it up with maybe my dad can come watch a game. It'd be fun.
Okay. And you guys kind of walk back up to the castle. She's, I'm actually gonna get some food. Are you coming with? Or are you heading out?
How it's not until like later, right?
Yeah.
She'd take this opportunity to eat with her. She never can invite
Yeah,
her
and you
to,
guys
like,
head into the Great Hall together and just have a nice dinner, or nice like lunch/dinner.
nice meal.
Um,
Enjoying
and because
myself.
that's like right
Nice
around like
dinner.
3 o'clock, 3:30ish. So you guys got some time. Do you have a nice lunch/dinner? What is Basilton up to?
Since Baz found out that he's gonna be in the dueling club, I feel like, whoa, sorry, my cat. Um, he, I think he'd probably head back to Professor Black's class and see if she's busy or not.
Okay. And you head off back to her class, and she's kind of finishing up for the day. You can see some first years are walking out of her class, and she's kind of like just standing there, kind of just like taking everything in, exhausted from teaching all day. And she just kind of you can see her walk over to the window, um, and just looking out the window like she's looking off in the distance or something like that.
I'm just gonna kind of walk up to her and be like, "Hello."
Basilton, she kind of turns around. Don't scare me like that.
I wasn't trying. Sorry.
Right, what's going on?
I'm gonna have like kind of flick my wand out of my hand and like close the door and be like, "Sorry, I have some questions, and it's more of a quiet question, you know."
Sure. Do you want to go in my office?
Yes.
And you guys would go up. They never showed like a charms classroom, but I'm
Oh,
imagining it
in
kind of
Hogwarts
like.
Legacy, she has like there's like the spiral staircase that goes up, and then her office is there, and then she even has a rooftop courtyard with a prison on it.
What
Yeah,
the fuck?
there's a
Okay.
dungeon on top of the charms room because they used to keep a troll up there for the children to cast spells on.
I have to go. I have to go look at this
I
later.
went and looked. I saw it in Legacy.
Yeah,
I
if you
saw it.
like if you pick the
Need
lock
to
and you go
go.
inside of it, there's like a scroll that's like they used to keep a troll in here and the students would cast spells on it until the troll broke out one day. That was a mess to explain. Like,
You're a
It
man.
yeah,
had something to do with detention. I don't know if I'm gonna really
I just knew that they had kids cast spells on a troll on the roof and it was just like,
so
oh,
fucked up, man.
welcome to
sucks.
Hogwarts.
But you kind of go up that spiral staircase up to her office. She says, please take a seat." And she kind of like she like just flicks her wand, and a needle drops onto a vinyl not recorder.
Okay, I was thinking like a needle comes out of the ceiling and hit me like, huh,
No, no,
what's happening?
a needle drops on like a record player. Is that what it's called? Record player?
Yeah,
Yeah,
record
a
player.
record player as it kind of drops and just plays like a nice little doo, 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 melody. She just would you like some tea?
I'm fine. I just had some questions.
Uh, yeah, sure. I'm gonna make some for me real quick. Long day teaching.
Understandable. I had to give first years a tour this morning, and I hated it.
Now you know how I feel. And she's
Why
going to.
become a teacher if you don't like children? It's
I love
literally in the title.
children. She's. I love children. I just keep. It's the first day. And she kind of waves her wand. There's like some tea magically comes over and some sugar cubes drop inside of it. She says she kind of sits back in her chair like this.
I'm gonna just like accio a sugar cube to me and just eat it.
Yes. Go ahead and take all my sugar cubes while you're at it. She kind of sits like this with her tea, very much like. So how are you? What's going on?
Professor Moya mentioned something. Oh, Moya? I don't know how to address him.
You can just call him Cassius.
Okay, well,
He's
he
not a professor anymore.
asked questions about my eyes and about my father's eyes.
Indeed.
I want to know what is going on.
Um,
Is because if my eyes are turning, from what I've okay, basically I talked to Felix about it, and when I asked him about it, he said that it was tied to his emotions and it was something outside of being a metamorph magi, that it was not part of it. So the stuff that I have been looking into about uncontrollable shapeshifting has been wrong for me. What is going on? What did he do to himself? What do you know?
um, she says honestly, Baston, I don't know much. Cassius would know more about this than I would. I bet Professor Moya would know more about this than I do. I'm not. I don't know, Baston. I mean, I can go to the library, and she sets her tea down. I can go to the library this week and see if I can find and dig anything up. Um,
Or you could give me permission to go into the.
no, I will go myself to the forbidden section and try see if I can find anything. Students are not allowed in there.
But they gave Glenn a pass last year.
What Mr. Aaron does is what Mr. Aaron chooses, but I know that you have a pass to the forbidden section?
Couldn't you give me one?
I could not, because I know you would abuse it.
I I can be responsible if need be.
She just has that look on her face like, really?
I have not blown up anything this year.
It's the
This
first
year.
day of school.
Still, that's the
Um,
first. The first day of school last year, I turned something into a badger and attacked a kid.
we'll see how you do after a month of school. Maybe then I'll give you a forbidden section pass if you stay on the up and turn in your papers on time.
There are no papers right now to turn in.
There will be soon, don't worry.
That's gonna be like, is it some form of dark magic, and has that corrupted me? Is my fear.
I I think it's a form of dark magic, but as far as how that translates to you, it's highly unknown. It's sort of magic that's not seen much. I've never even seen it in my lifetime. Um, only reason that Cassius probably have seen it is because he was an aura before teaching, so and he's dealt with dark wizards and such like that, so he's probably, sorry to say, battled your father before.
I have no emotions towards that man. I called him a pathetic little. What did I call him? Someone pretty much a
Lackey?
bitch.
All right, we are back.
Sick.
Did anyone say
Alright.
anything else?
Um, you guys would Oh
Yeah, I
yeah,
was talking to Black about the
sorry.
curse.
I'm disassociated.
It's okay, it happens.
You said she says, yeah, I'm sorry that I couldn't help you anymore. But for the Cruciatus curse, as far as I know, it doesn't have any lasting effects physically, but emotionally, it could have some damage and mentally. Do you want to talk about it?
Baz is just gonna kind of put on his like public face smile, you know, that he does, and just be like, "I'm okay. I
Awesome.
didn't want my friends to get hurt, so I called her attention to me, and I kept her attention to me because I didn't want my friends hurt. I didn't want them
That
to go through that."
and she kind of gets up from her seat and kind of comes down to the chair next to you and sort of like bends down so you're at the same level. And she says, Boston, that is extremely heroic of you. And for somebody to stand up for their friends like that is something that I always commend. But what happened to you is horrible. If you do not have to talk to me, but I would advise that you talk to somebody about it. It's not something easy that just goes away like water or such. I would highly suggest you talk to someone. You need to tell me who they are. Because if you don't talk to somebody, I you need to talk to me if not somebody else.
I will see if I have someone I can talk to.
All
But
right. And she kind of puts her hand on your shoulder.
as long as it doesn't have lasting repercussions, I will be okay. And Baz just kind of has.
Can she? I'm gonna actually see if she can roll against you.
Okay, do you want me to
Um,
roll too or no?
yeah. Um, hold on. See if I can figure out what this would be. She's gonna be rolling heart,
Oh,
and I would say you're gonna roll soul.
okay.
Yeah. That's an 8
Do
for
not
her.
bite that. Do not.
I got a 4.
Gremlin.
So she would. Well, I mean, she's trying to kind of see if you're bullshitting her. Are you really is Baz really kind of okay?
Oh.
Yeah, and she says,
He's throwing on the face that he's been taught to throw on since he was a child, you know? Like the I can cover up everything and be fine until I'm behind closed doors.
yeah, and she kind of says, she kind of stops as you. Would you kind of get up to go or something like that?
Yeah, I'd like get
And
up,
she
grab my bag.
she kind of stop and grab you on your shoulder, and she says, Basilton, it's okay. Um, if you ever want to talk or you ever want a place to be alone, my office is always open. What you're going through, what your friends went through, is nothing easy. It's okay to not be Basilton Grim for a little bit and just be yourself.
Baz is gonna look at her and go, "Have you ever had to kill someone?"
Make a heart roll.
8.
You see, with an 8, you see she kind of
Oh wait, no,
pauses.
it'd be actually a 7 because I have a -1 to heart. Sorry.
Okay. You see she pauses. And you kind of catch just like that little weird awkward pause, and she says, why do you ask?
Because I It's easier than I thought it would be. Taking the life of that witch was easier than I thought. I was angry and hurt and scared, and I was able to take her life like it was nothing. And I am scared that I might turn into my father. Or now maybe my mother if she is evil.
She says, she kind of grabs you by both. So she says, look at me. You are Basilton Grimm. Whether you like it or not, you're always going to have a little bit of your father in you, and you're always going to have a little bit of your mother. But you are you. What you decide to do, Basilton, is nobody's choice except yours. And if you are anything of the boy that I've met over the last 2 years, you'll be nothing less than great and amazing.
Baz is just gonna kind of like touch one of her hands and then just kind of smile and leave.
She says, my door's always open, Basilton.
He's just
She
gonna kind of
kinda,
like nod and like wave as he walks out.
um, she lets you go. Um, Liz, what are you up to? Sage, sorry.
Carson. What time is it?
Right around 4:30.
Fuck, it's so early. What time does Secret Club start?
8.
God,
Yeah, you got a little bit of time.
is there anything that Sage would know that she's supposed to be doing today?
I mean, you got free time. I mean, you could go talk to anybody you like to. Let me try to think of some people, maybe connections. You could go see what Liv is up to. I mean, no, don't go do that.
No interactions with other people, other players.
You can go see what Christian is up to.
Oh, yeah.
Um, you could go to Ravenclaw common room, see what's going on in there. You could go talk to your Quidditch captain if you needed to, see if there's anything you missed. Um, there's some stuff for you to do. It's just kind of up to you of what you want to do.
How do I go about? Have I noticed massage recently? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yes, you have not noticed Asajj since you left school, at least. Maybe saw her probably a bit before you left for the summer last year, but since you got back, you have not noticed her.
Um, what her name? I had a little bit of a conversation. Yeah, I should go explore that.
So you want to know kind of where she might be?
Yeah, I guess I could think about like where I've seen her like in the past. Lingering.
Funny enough, she would be actually down by the Hufflepuff common room, down towards the kitchen.
Just like a common place for her, or
Yeah, that's like a common place for her.
okay.
Or um, the girls' bathroom on, I think it was the 7th floor, 13th floor, if I'm not mistaken. Or would it be downstairs?
Oh my god.
Hold on. Girls' bathroom
Oh, I'm gonna run to Morning Myrtle.
is the
I want to hear Christian's moaning Myrtle voice.
We were just talking about
We
that
were
earlier.
talking about this last night. He was like, maybe you little guys will meet, maybe you'll meet Morning Myrtle. And I was like, I would love to see you do her voice. And then I did it for a second, and he.
I was like, do it again, do it again.
Please, can I hear it?
Do it.
It was in the moment. Now I feel too pressured. You guys understand, right? Not to
The
hear
only
her voice.
voices I can do are like Stuart from Mad TV, which no one knows who that is, and then I can do the 3 kids from The Nightmare Before Christmas. the Kidnap Mr. Santa Claus kids. Those are the only voices.
You would know she frequents two
Have you spoken to her, Miley?
places,
She should be
Sage.
out of hospital.
The kitchens and the if I can find it,
To throw something else at me.
the girls' bathroom by the Slytherin common room. So the girls' bathroom by the dungeons.
Throw something else at me.
Why would I throw?
Here I am.
Do I have time to turn to the restroom real
It
quick?
can't hurt if
Of course you do.
Okay,
What?
I'll be right.
He's going to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, it's the restroom.
I was going to go listen to Moaning Merle's voice real quick.
I was going to too.
someone throws something at you.
I can.
I mean,
Dave.
You guys are gonna do the moaning
Let's
motor.
all
No,
go
no,
get
no.
Myrtle
We'll wait.
because
If
she
we do,
can't
we'll
see
wait for you to come back.
All right, I'll be right
Get it
back.
through her stomach. 50 points if it goes through her head.
but who threw it at you anyway?
I don't know. I didn't see them. I was just sitting in the U-bend thinking about death. And it fell through the top of my head.
So silly.
Oh, me. Here I was, minding my own.
Definitely out of my mind.
I'd try putting it in the water if I were you.
Myrtle.
Oh, hello, Harry. Long time no see.
I'm back.
I was circling a blocked drain the other day and could swear I
Oh,
saw a
I
bit
can't
of
hear you
Prodigy's
guys.
potion.
What?
Not being a bad boy again, are you, Harry?
Polyjuice potion. Check the
Oh,
habit.
are you guys all
Myrtle,
muted? Okay.
Did you say try putting it in the water?
Dude, she's so hard because she's she's so all over the place.
Is Christian not here, or is he trying
I think
muted?
he's practicing his voice.
Okay. Yeah, because I can go very high pitched, but I don't think I could do her. Because like the kids from like you've watched Nightmare Before Christmas, right?
Yeah.
I feel like we've all had our emo kid phase in this group. But you know the Mr. Santa Claus, I want to do it. No, I want to do it. Jack says we should work together. 3 of a kind, birds of a feather.
Oh my god.
I can do their voices, and then also there is if you look up like Stuart Mad TV, he's this kid, like adult man who pretends to be a kid that's like, let me do it. I can do it. And Cody hates it because I can, whenever he tries to like take something from me, I'm like,
Oh, that's what
I
Prince
can
did.
do it.
The other boy.
I got emotional as Baz.
The handsome one.
Oh.
Cedric.
All right, I think I've practiced as much as I can.
Hey,
Oh.
I'm excited to hear it. We need to
All
turn
right.
in your soundboard bit.
Where do you want to go,
Cover?
Liz? You Sage.
Huh?
Where do you want to go?
Kitchen?
So, like I said, you know that she frequents two places: the kitchen, and of course the girls' bathroom
Oh.
near the dungeons.
What is it? Near the dungeons.
You're gonna go to the bathroom near the dungeons.
Sure.
Would you be letting anybody know that you're going? Would you invite anybody, or would you just be going by yourself?
Mm, I think I would send a message to everyone just in case, like, hey, if I don't turn up in a bit, this is where I
At what time would this be for Baz?
What you said?
What time, like, in would this just be me leaving Professor Black's office? Did I get this note? Uh, Baz could would write you going, "Hey, I know that area very well. If you need any help, I can meet you down there."
So wait, what was the context that Baz has seen her but hasn't talked to her?
Yes, so Bass maybe saw her, but he can't really, he didn't hear her like he did you. Or
Okay.
she did. Yeah, he didn't hear her like you heard her. Sorry.
Well, she'll respond like, "Perfect. This is this is the ghost that we first saw last year that I had a conversation with, and I was just been thinking about her lately, and I haven't seen her, so I was gonna go look for her."
Yeah, so Baz would be like, "Okay, I'll meet you down by the Slytherin common room."
Sick.
And the party was never
Um
split
Hey,
until Monday. I mean Sunday.
yeah, until Sunday, and then we do it all again.
Really. I haven't listened to this, so I don't know how it's gonna sound.
Wait a second.
Did you record it already?
You said what?
I was like, did you record it to like the board already?
What?
The Moaning Myrtle.
Oh no.
Nope, we still only have Epic Gamer Liz and Neil.
My name is Liz.
Wow.
I am an epic gamer.
You guys head down to the dungeons. An area you very know very well. Basilton, because your common room's right around the corner.
Slay.
And you guys kind of get to the girls' bathroom. He says, you can kind of see some guys kind of walking around the corner. Basilton, do you still, and then, I mean, but do you say anything before you guys enter Sage?
Just the girls' common girls' bathroom?
Yep.
Baz will go, "One moment," and then
Yeah,
kind
I
of
was
like
maybe
run his
Finn.
run his fingers through his hair, and like it grows, and just starts to like look more effeminate and become more feminine looking.
Was there anybody specific that you would try to turn into?
Pretty much just feminizing himself.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Um, you see, Sage, you see Basilton has boobs and has long hair.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna turn and look at her with like in the same normal Baz voice. Sup?
Well, that makes things a lot easier already.
Well, I can't get in trouble if I am a girl in the girls' bathroom now, can I?
Very true.
I wonder if this works
Um,
to common rooms.
who knows? Um, you would see as you walk in, you would see that kind of the sunlight from golden hour because he knows it's golden hour outside right now, so you can kind of see like the sun coming in. But that's the only light in this room as you kind of go in. You would see several stalls to your left, the kind of roundabout sink. And you can see on one of the uh, sink handles is a little snake almost engraved into the sink handle. Um, but you guys would just kind of see it's very quiet in here. Nobody's in here right now. Very. Actually, it wouldn't sound like that. It would sound more like this. If I can find it.
I'm sorry, Ember is in the thing going, I'm gonna clip the Baz has boobs part if I figure out how to clip things.
Nice.
I can
We
still
can
hear.
post that on TikTok. My child, I love you.
It's
Nope, spilled my hot sauce. Hey.
Ugh. It would sound more like this. As you guys enter into the bathroom, it's completely dark. I mean, the only light that you would have is the sunlight coming in from the window. It's very kind of dusty in here. Very dark. And like your voice kind of echoes when you guys speak in here. Because it's just the absence of anybody in here.
Baz is gonna kind of flick his wrist so his wand comes, like, slides out of his sleeve, and then cast Lumos.
Yeah, you cast Lumos and it lights a little bit of the area around you. You would see the sinks, of course, around you. You see like the stalls and such. Over to your left, then you would see, just various mirrors and such all around the bathroom. Pretty standard bathroom.
No fucking way. This person, there's someone that works at this place called Omnivore. I kid you not. I'm taking a picture.
Omnivore?
Yes.
That's a
That is the most random thing I've
amazing
ever heard.
name. um, could I don't know what I would roll to summon a ghost.
I mean, you could just. Hey, is there a ghost in here?
I would call her name.
What was her name?
Rose, Saj, I think? Right? Yeah? Yes? Yes? I had it written
Baz-
down.
Baz could, like,
ASAHJ.
Asajj, are you in here?
Sage, you would feel a tap on your shoulder from behind you.
Okay.
You turn around and Asajj kind of floats in front of you. Who is he?
Oh.
And Nano, you wouldn't see anything.
Oh no.
See her talking or like freak out, wouldn't I? Though. Like,
Yeah,
stage.
yeah.
I'd be like,
Startled.
Are you okay?
Oh, I mean, yeah, she's right in front of us.
I don't
This
see
is
a ghost.
oh well. Anyways, this is Basilton Grimm. He's seen you a time or two, like last year when I saw you, and so came together.
Why did you bring him here?
Oh, I wasn't sure if you were comfortable around him or not. I figured maybe he wouldn't be able to see you at all, like he can't right now, if you weren't
Is he
comfortable with
nice?
him doing. Of course, of course.
So you trust him?
Yeah, with my life.
Okay. In Battletown, you would see, as she says, "With my life," you can kind of start to see a figure or an outline kind of take shape in front of Liz, or not Liz, Sage. You would see this kind of girl. She's more Asian in features of her face, but she's obviously see-through. With kind of like these pigtails that are going down to her back almost, and like very old. Looks like a very old variation of the Gryffindor uniform. Um, and she's kind of dripping water at her foot, but it's like ghost water, so it's not hitting anything, but you can see it.
Baz would just kind of be like, kind of for a second, be like, you must be Asajj.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
No,
scare you.
it's okay. I saw you last year. I wasn't able to hear you or anything, but it's a pleasure to be talking to you now.
Yeah, hello.
I'd look at Sage and be like, so why did you want to find Asajj?
Good question.
Now that we're here.
No idea.
What do you mean you have no idea? You've been pestering you about her.
I'm just playing. So what do you say?
Well, I remembered that, I've seen her on and off. And, oh, I've seen you on and off, and, I noticed that no one else seems to, and, um, I just wanted to talk more or see why you are making yourself visible to me but not others.
You seem
Oh, sorry.
good.
I was gonna be like, Baz raises his hand and goes, I came for moral support.
That's nice.
Must be nice.
You've. Do you remember your first year at the school
Yes.
when your friend got
Forgot, yeah.
turned into stone?
Yeah, yeah.
I was there behind you. You didn't see me, but I could tell how scared you were.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that feeling. So I just thought it was something that we had in common.
Oh, I think we've had this conversation before.
Huh?
I like vaguely remember this conversation before.
You guys have never talked about it. I mean, she was there in the bathroom with you. She just never showed herself to you, but she was there.
We talked on the train
Oh yeah, on the train you did. Yeah.
earlier too. And so I was like, I feel
I
like
thought
we
you were
talked
talking
about
about.
this before.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about. Never mind.
That's on me.
She says. She says. Um. I. Well, thank you for. Thank you for. Um. Coming to see me. I really don't get people trying to search me out that often.
Oh, I mean, of course, but I mean,
And I would say at this point in time, you kind of hear the drip of the water hitting the floor, um, off of her shoe, and she's kind of floating above the ground, like probably like a couple inches off the ground in front of you guys. You kind of start hearing the dripping of the water hitting the ground, but you don't see any water as
mhm.
you can kind of see. You just hear it. You don't see any water actually on the ground as it hits the ground,
Mhm.
Okay.
and it's like echoing through this quiet bathroom of.
Baz would be like, you know, I live in the Slytherin common room, just literally down the hall and then down under the lake.
Yeah,
It,
I saw you and your brother talking earlier. Oh,
uh,
yesterday,
oh,
last night.
well, if you ever feel like you need company, you can always come and hang out.
Okay.
Mm.
I usually just hang out with Myrtle.
Oh, I think I've heard of her from my mom.
I was about to ask, would Baz know who Moaning Myrtle is?
Yeah.
He'd be like, is she here also?
Um, she went out to uh, the Great Hall, but she should be back in a little bit.
Okay. I
Um,
just really want to get her in the conversation.
she says, "You guys are really brave."
Thanks.
I feel
I
other
haven't,
people would call it other things.
I haven't seen it, but I hear the other students talk about it.
Hopefully it's about good things.
Just you guys doing all the cool stuff. Maybe if I was as brave as you, I wouldn't be a ghost.
Does Sage you? She's told Sage how she died, right? Then in that case, This is less awkward. If you don't mind me asking, how did that happen?
And you can kind of see like she, and I'm doing this as Christian, but she kind of visibly like starts looking somewhere else in the room, like talking but not looking at any of you in the
Mhm.
eyes. She just says, I I was I I was out at the Black Lake one day, um, and I went to go uh see a boy. I had got a letter that Jeffrey from Hufflepuff wanted to see me at the Black Lake. So I went onto the dock at nighttime to meet him, and it was just a bunch of kids there who threw water on me and laughed. Then one of one of the girls pushed me in the Black Lake, but I couldn't swim. So I remember I couldn't breathe and I was under the Black Lake and then I was a ghost.
Horrible?
Oh my god.
It's it's okay. I'm sorry if I made
No,
any of you
No.
uncomfortable.
I'm sorry that that happened to
Mhm.
you and that you had to experience that.
It's alright.
It's
Um,
not.
Yeah, it really is.
it's been 30 years or so, I think.
um, may may I ask what year it was when that happened to you?
1985?
Wait,
What's
95?
happening? Eating.
Huh? 85.
8. Okay, I thought it was like if it was 95, this should be my age.
1985.
But it's like,
It was my
did
second year at the school.
did any justice come of it?
No, you see, I don't come from, well, didn't. And you see the whole time she's not looking at you guys, almost like she's looking past you in a sense. Um, but she says, I didn't come from a rich family. Um, my actually both of my parents were muggles.
Oh my gosh, does that mean they don't know?
Dude,
It was easy to kind of stop looking for answers.
Is
She
your
says, oh, go ahead.
no?
She says, I heard some of the ministry people come to the school after it happened. And they just kind of, what's the term? Swept it under the rug.
So your family doesn't even know?
They told them that they know I'm dead, but they said that I ran off into the Black Forest by myself and gotten killed by a troll.
is there anything that you would want us to tell your parents or your
No,
family?
they've already died.
Oh,
Uh, out of character, real quick. What year would like all of our characters' parents have been in school? Would they have been in there around the same time as Harry, or would they?
Yeah, I'd say your parents probably have been there around the same time as Harry. So I think what Harry's first year at the school was 1990, 1993, I want to say. Let's do a Google search. What year? Hey Siri, what year did Harry Potter go to Hogwarts? 1991. So yeah, I would say your parents definitely probably went to school around the same time as Harry.
Okay, yeah, cause
So she died 6 or 7 years before Harry even came to the school.
as long as it wasn't my dad.
Yeah, it wasn't your dad. She says, my mom was very sick when I died, so she didn't have a lot of time left. And then my father spent years trying to get into the wizarding world as a muggle to figure out what happened, and then kind of just drew himself crazy and took his own life.
Cody.
And then you
Sorry.
hear,
Yeah.
you're good, you're good. You kind of hear from the other side of the room, "Who's this?" As you can kind of see Moaning Myrtle come out of one of the walls on the other side of the room. Wow. And she says, not Sylvia. Asajj says, no, these were just my friends Basilton and, Sage. She says, oh, you have friends now. Okay. And she kind of, Myrtle kind of flies up in between you guys. Oh, the Angel of Ravenclaw. Nice to meet you. Oh. And you can kind of see Mona Myrtle kind of fly around you, Bass. Wow. A guy in the girls' bathroom?
I'm here for moral support for my friend. And I would
You
just
kinda-
stand, like, help.
You kind of see, she's just like, wow, strapping young man.
um,
um,
how old are you? Morning Myrtle, I presume.
Don't call me Moaning Myrtle.
Oh, I'm so sorry. What is your name?
Just Myrtle.
Myrtle.
Isisage
Anyways.
says, she doesn't like it when people call her Moni. That word.
noted she doesn't like moaning. Sorry.
But she does. She's still all the fucking time.
um, Baz would be like, you've been in the school for a while now.
Who are you talking to?
To kind of both the ghosts.
Okay.
I'd be like, by any chance, would you have met or seen or know anything about two people? A Baron Grimm and Lydia. I don't have a maiden name for my mom.
Make one up right now.
Lydia Fairchild.
Welcome to DM me. she said, she says, when did Moni Myrtle die?
wasn't during Harry Potter's time.
Yeah, it wasn't during Harry Potter's time. I'm just trying to see something.
It was when Hagrid got expelled. So Hagrid was in school at that time because he was blamed for her death, and that's why he was expelled.
Yeah, I just don't remember what
Oh.
year that. 1943. Good God, she's been there for a minute. Damn. 1943. Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
She a cougar at this point.
Definitely. Goodness.
She was
No,
hitting on me.
She'd be dead. She'd
Oh
be
yeah, no,
dead.
she's super fucking creepy with Harry. I'm just like, this is
My least favorite
insanity.
scene in the movie was when he's in the bath
Yep.
and
Yeah,
she's like,
she's like-
and then she like goes underwater, and I'm like, you
I'm like,
creep.
what
Oh,
the
that must be
fuck?
so awkward to film too.
Imagine actually being in Hogwarts and like taking a shower in the bathroom and just fucking ghost like
Yeah,
comes
just
up to you.
floating through, just well, because the actress was like 30 when she was playing Moaning Myrtle. She
Oh.
was in her.
Really?
She's like like 40 now, 40.
They did a good job with her makeup. She looked like she was Harry's age.
Yeah, because I remember she was older than the rest of the cast, and she was like, "That's weird."
But to your question, Asajj says, I remember Lydia. She actually would come to the bathroom sometimes with her friends. I don't remember. I don't know Baron, though.
Thank you for telling me that. Lydia is my mother, so I was just curious.
Oh, cool. You're much nicer than your mom was.
I'm sorry if she was ever mean to you.
It's okay. That's around the time that I stopped showing myself to most people.
It's because my mom's a bully. Fuck. Why is my family terrible?
Gotta be the light in the dark, my guy.
God.
She says, is there anything you both needed while you're here? You can see Moaning Myrtle says, of course they needed something. Harry came and needed something. Now they need something. What is it going to be?
Nothing in.
Think that we were just wanting to speak to the ghost? Because we saw her at the beginning
see-
of last year.
You say speak to Ghost, Moaning Myrtle kind of swirls around you. You can speak to me anytime.
No.
Remind me to put salt around my bedroom. Boo. No, but that's like I'm gonna kind of look at Sage and be like, we just wanted to see the ghost that we saw at the beginning of last year,
Yeah.
and actually talk with him more.
And check on her, see how she's doing, and learn more. And we have.
My family's terrible.
She says, okay, well, if you ever want to hang out, or talk again, I'm usually either by the kitchens or here.
Okay. If you know,
Your friend was here too, Sage.
my friend.
Cassandra, I think is her name.
What do you mean she was here?
She came here yesterday crying in one of the stalls
Hmm.
all night.
Aw, that's... Do you know what she was upset about?
I don't. She just cried. I was too scared to show myself to her.
Oh, I understand.
He can be a lot.
She was alone.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know. I really appreciate that.
Wait, what house is Cassandra in?
She's my Ravenclaw
Ravenclaw.
buddy.
So she went all the way from Ravenclaw Tower in the middle of the night, all the way down to the dungeon bathroom.
So she can't have.
Because this one is
Ravenclaw.
probably the most secluded out of all the bathrooms in the school. Because this is where Mona and Myrtle and some of the ghosts hang out. So why would you want to go to a if you're crying? I would probably try to pick the most secluded bathroom in the school.
Checks out.
It's just kind of like a wild run to get to here. Like
Yeah.
a mile through a castle.
I'd do it. I'd do it.
I would just like lock myself in a closet or something alone and be like,
Yeah, just no.
I'm gonna kind of look at Sage and be like, I feel like this is for you, but if you need backup, you know, I'm always here.
Oh, yeah. I'll probably go check on her, I guess. In a while. You heard what Neil said. She said about me.
She said, he
Again?
said, you see Asajj says, thank you for guys for coming to see me.
Of course.
I haven't spoken to anybody in 15 years.
Talk to us whenever.
Yeah, and my statements to you, Asajj, still stands.
The last person I spoke to was Luna Lovegood.
Oh. How was Luna doing?
She always talked to the ghosts. And she was my friend.
I knew you were trying to make me into Luna.
You're the Luna Lovegood of our group. You got the white hair. It has to be you.
Okay, but so Liv is the niceness of Luna Lovegood. Frostiness, and then Sage is the kooky shit. Got it.
No, not really. I don't see it like that. I'd say Liv is like Luna Lovegood without all the weird shit, and you're just kind of you. I don't really think there's anybody I could compare you to. Since you're
I don't
kind of
really
your own.
Because I can picture like Glenn being like Hermione.
Yeah, I can picture Baz being like a bit of like Draco Malfoy without all the dickhead shit.
Malfoy feels mentally.
But I can't picture
Stable
Liv.
in love.
I can't picture Sage as anybody. I don't think she's just kind of her own vibe.
Oh, yeah.
But she says, "Oh, see you guys later. Bye." And when she says bye, she says, "Bye," and it echoes, "Bye, bye, 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 bye," and she disappears in thin air.
Baz is gonna be like, I'm still not used to that.
But you can still hear the dripping as you guys leave the bathroom.
I'm just gonna kind of be like, I like Asajj. Moaning Meadow is another story. Like, I'm gonna say that like quietly to to Sage, like, that one's gonna take some time.
As you guys exit, you know that it's right around time for gambling club. If you guys wanted to go,
I spent 4 hours doing that.
We were in there for 4 hours?
I really?
no, we'll just skip time.
He's done.
I don't have any plans for you guys.
I was gonna go talk.
I think Baz would be like, I'm gonna write Quentin real quick, and then pretty much ask Quentin if he'd rather go get butterbeer or do gambling night.
Definitely says gambling night.
Alright. I'm gonna kind of look at Sage and be like, "Are you doing gambling night?"
Oh yeah, uh, love gambling.
There's something there that you love. And Baz is gonna keep on walking.
Nice.
He actually said
Say,
that.
I feel like he would try to give, like, kind of like rib you like a friend does. Like,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
something there that you're interested in. And just keep walking.
You're kidding me. She kind of like tried to jog to
yeah, I'm about
catch
to
up.
say, Sage, would you say anything to Bass?
I think she
About
kind of brush off you like you're kidding
Oh, we
me. Like
gotta
it's
save.
that
We never.
obvious.
Yeah, we gotta save that for when everybody's back. Never mind. That has
What?
to be something that comes up when everybody's back.
I mean, not like that. It won't be a conversation. It'll just kind of be brushed off, like kind of like, oh, come off it sort of thing. Like, shut up, and then jogging to catch up.
Nice.
Like, whatever. Whatever.
Well, I mean, hey, you're gonna see
Whatever.
Baz be a complete idiot with Quentin.
Yep, it's gonna be great. Can't wait.
Just him struggling.
As you guys head to the room of requirements, again, you kind of see Neil kind of standing at the door, like he always kind of does, and telling people to get out or come in. He sees some
Get
first years
out.
come up and ask to come in, and he's like, no. He's like, no, get out of here. As he kind of tells people to go.
The new voice.
Accent, by the way.
Thanks.
Baz is gonna kind of lean over and be like, "The voice changed. It's not terrible anymore."
I don't know. I have no answers.
You kind of see as as you guys kind of start walking up, Neil kind of gets taken out of his mode by, of course, Sage, and his face kind of goes red. He says, "Hey, hey, Sage, how are you?"
Baz is kind of gonna look between both of them, and be like, "I'm gonna give you two your time," and then kind of just walk into the club.
Nice. He said, he says, "Did you tell him?"
Tell him.
Yeah.
I no.
Okay.
Um,
I'll just act like I'm your friend.
it's they. It wouldn't be any different than usual for you to act any sort of way that you usually do. Anyways.
Have you ever seen The Office?
Yes.
Do you remember the episode when Jim and Pam go out to that not a nightclub, but it's like almost like a casino or something like that? And then they invite that one girl along and tell Michael don't tell Michael that it's supposed to be a date for him.
Oh yeah.
And then he's like, I'll date Mike. And then he like goes and does all that stupid shit.
I know what episode you're talking about.
Hold on, let me try to find. I'll send the GIF if I can find it. Hold on.
I hope it's not like metagamey that Baz is giving you a hard time. I feel like it is something that like
Yeah.
Baz would just do as like your friend, like, Neil likes you, and I can now
Yeah.
pick up that you're obviously like into
Acting
him
a little bit
more.
different. Yeah.
So yeah,
Jeez.
Have you seen that episode, Liz?
I don't remember it.
Oh, okay.
I
Basically,
need
Michael
to
starts
rewatch
doing all
it.
this stupid shit when he finds out that he's supposed to be on a date with this girl.
Okay.
That's kind of how Neil kind of is a little bit.
Why?
Cause Neil doesn't know how to act. Neil may be cool now, but he's very much still Neil.
Good. I like that.
And he kind of comes in with you. He says, sorry. Where do you guys like to go? We can start at the front to the back. I mean, to a friend of mine, we could really start anywhere." You can kind of see Quentin come in right after you guys. Uh, oh, he says, oh, hello, Basilton and Sage, and oh, hey, Neil. And you can see Neil. They kind of do like a little handshake that's really like nerdy and weird. Quentin looks at you. Don't say anything.
I was gonna be like, that's kind of funny.
They kind of do like a.
Oh my god.
Um,
But I
And-
was gonna get kind of lean in and be like, so you're secretly a nerd.
No, I'm not a nerd. Um, then he says, well, Neil says, so, when would you guys like to start?
I don't really need any information right now. Where would you want to start?
Yes,
Uh,
Neil or
Mhm.
Sage.
I was asking Sage.
Oh,
Like,
Sage
what
was
would you
gonna.
like?
Sage was gonna ask Neil. We're like, where?
Neil kind of says, why don't we kind of start at the front to get warmed up?
Okay.
I'd look at Quentin and be like, you cool with that?
This is his
Yeah,
first
let's
time.
go.
It'd be perfect.
Yeah, it is his first time.
Oh, I thought
Alright,
you'd come here
Master.
a lot because of Neil.
No.
Oh, okay.
He says, well, I am friends with, he says, no, I am a pro at with chess.
Oh,
I-
so is Neil. I haven't seen you guys play before to verse each other.
He says, Neil says, actually, that's where he's, that's where we met, is in the Great
Is he
Hall.
faking the new voice?
You said what?
Is he faking the new voice?
No, he's not. You know how people's voices crack sometimes?
Slippery.
Especially when you just hit puberty, so it's kind of he's still kind of getting not used to it, but his voice is still coming in. He says, yeah, Quentin says, yes, we used to play all the time in the Great Hall during last year.
Oh.
My butler tried to teach me how to play Wizard's Chess. I never figured it out, but I would love to watch you play.
Nice.
Mhm.
And you guys start to head down to the first tables. Would you guys like to play with Neil, and like would you guys want to be like you guys versus like you four versus another four? Would you guys like to be one-on-one, you against somebody else?
What would be easier for you to run?
One-on-one, but I could do 4-on-4 if you guys want to.
One on one.
I can do one-on-one.
Yeah, you against somebody else,
Uh,
or you it'd probably be you and Neil versus two other people, and then Basilton and Quentin versus two other people.
Would I play Quentin in Wizard's Chess?
Yes, you can. You guys kind of go to like off to the side of the room where it's just like basically two school desks set up like across from each other, but they're together, but like they're across from each other.
oh,
So
I
you
don't know
guys
why
sit
I
down.
thought we were doing like the
Yeah.
weird like poker thing, like where we like exchange like secrets and shit.
We are,
Oh,
but
Oh,
I
You
mean,
guys
they're
are.
isn't
I'm
it
going to
Wizard's
go play
Chest?
huh?
This isn't Wizard's Chest?
There's poker, wizard's chess, dragon poker, and wizard's chess.
What are we doing?
But there's two games going on here, so you can either play dragon's chess or wizard's poker. Both you can do for secrets or galleons.
Okay.
But you and Neil sit down at the wizard's chess table.
Go.
So it's like your cat's getting in. I hear your cat talking back to you.
Thanks,
Meow.
bitch.
Meow.
It's him.
He says, Sage,
Yes.
he kind of pulls out your chair for you, my lady.
Stop that.
He says, I'm sorry.
Baz would just be sitting there, like leaning, like smiling, like, like I see it.
Lady.
And you take a seat. He says, sorry. and he sits down next to you. The two of them, like 250-years, come and sit down next to you.
Stop it! Go
They say-
away!
They say the 250 years. The 250-years say, "So, Neil, we're back again this year. What's it gonna be?" You can see that like two nerdy 50-years. Neil says, "Do you really think I'm going to bring my friend with me and let you two beat me?"
That's so much of it.
Uh, he looks at you and says, but he said he paused when he said friend to not like out you guys, I guess. Um, he says, well, let's do it. We're not gonna do the whole role thing with you and Neil, but we'll do it with Quentin and
Oh.
Baz because they're going against each other. But you see Neil creams them, bro. Neil, like, he's hitting all these moves like night four to B1. You see the knights kind of slices one of the wizards in half, and Neil says, "Yeah, yeah, that's what you get." um, and Neil just like completely washes the floor with them.
I was
And Neil looks at
really.
you, Sage. Neil looks at you, Sage, and says, "Sorry, I get a little competitive."
You know, I was thinking of playing versus you, and now I'm too scared.
No, I take it easy on you.
No, that's not what I want. Do you want me to take it on easy on you when I'm teaching you dueling spells?
I was actually gonna ask, were you wanting to have Baz help with that or not?
That's up to him. I think, right?
Well, you have to ask Baz. Baz would do it, but
No, I was saying up to Neil, right? Because Neil was like
I
kind of like,
Oh, yeah. I mean, Neil kind of said, "Hey, you can ask Baz if he wants to help."
oh,
yeah.
okay.
That'd
I
be
thought,
okay.
I thought it was
Yeah,
like
'cause
that, and then he like went back and was like, you know what? I
Yeah.
think you'd be just fine to me.
Yeah, because if you want Baz's help, Baz will help. If you don't, Baz will just be like ba da da in the corner.
Well, you know what? We'll make it. You know, it could be a funny thing that like later on, like he, like when he gets better, he has a really hard time doing like aggressive spells on Sage, and then you know he'd have to duel out with Az instead.
That
Yeah,
would be pretty
definitely.
funny.
All right, that works.
Okay.
But over at the Baz and Quentin table, Quentin says, "Are you sure you want to play? I'm
Yeah,
not gonna take it easy on you."
that'll be fun, and I don't expect you to. Because when we
They're
do
playing.
dueling practice, I won't take it easy on you.
I
He
would.
says, "Oh, really?"
That just kind of gives him a smile. He goes, "I have a proposition though. Winner buys the loser buys butter beers for the winner.
Cool about that. I don't feel like taking money from a third here.
I mean, I'm pretty loaded.
He says, "All right, you're on." And you're just gonna roll off just flat 2d6s. No pluses, no negatives.
Okay.
I rolled a 9.
I got a 10, 2 5s.
And you kind of move one of your knights and like slice a, I don't know, a pawn or some shit. I don't know chess.
Chess
Um,
moves.
chess moves. And he like slide the knight kind of goes up and like slices the pawn in half. Like cutting the piece in half. He says, "Damn it! I mean, I can say it with you. Damn it!"
Ah, be yourself with me. That's
I always. He says He says somehow I feel like I always can. Um, and he's just roll one more time. That's a 7.
a 2.
Yeah. And he goes up and he says, "King to C4," and slices one of your pawns with the king's kind of staff. He says, "You're not getting the best of me today." And this next roll will just determine who wins the game.
Is there a way I can try to get advantage by like distracting him?
Tell me how you're gonna distract them.
Uh, flirt with him?
What are you gonna say?
Give me 1 second. Because you said you're not gonna get the best of me today.
Yeah.
So there's more of you that I can have?
Yeah, definitely. Go ahead and roll with advantage. Yeah, he says, "Oh, and then he goes to move a piece.
11.
Yeah, that's a 3. He like you say, "Oh, there's more of you that I can have," and his whole face just goes like red. Even him being black, you can see like his cheeks just get rosy. And he says, uh maybe, yes, I don't know."
And I was
Um,
gonna be like, it looks like you owe me a butterbeer.
and you kind of slice his king down, and you win the game. He says, what was that?"
I told you I didn't get the game, not that I didn't ever play the game.
I guess. When do I owe you butterbeer?
What day works best for you?
How about tomorrow?
Alright, it's a date.
Nice. And you guys kind of get up from your table and go back over to Neil, just screaming like his competition, just fucking. Yeah, that's what you get. Yes, that's what you get. I won. Yeah. And you can see he kind of gets up and he's like getting in the face of the other guy, and it's like some seventh year who like just always comes to dueling club. I mean, not dueling club, gambling night, and he says, "Neil, you know you're the best in school, right? You don't have to rub it in my face." Neil says, "Well, you shouldn't have challenged me. I I can't lose in front of my lady here.
Oh my god. She literally said,
I,
oh my
I mean,
god.
I mean my friend here,
Oh, right. That's it.
Sage Sawyer, the Angel of Ravenclaw."
Okay, buddy.
Baz is just gonna kind of look at her and go, my lady.
As you kind of walk back over to the table with them.
Yeah.
All right.
And as you guys the rest of the night, you guys just basically spend having fun with each other, with Neil and Quentin and the gambling club. And that's where we're going today's session.
Uh,
Hey.
Nice.
I wanted to play Neil.
Nice. Hell yeah. So,
There,
what are you guys' favorite part of today's session? Starting with Nano.
Oh, uh, I will say I liked giving Baz like a little bit more emotion, like outside of his normal like happy-go-lucky, like pretty much showing that like yeah, no, he been covering up a lot of stuff with like Professor Black, and then just being like, I'm fine, it's
Yeah,
okay.
definitely. Like, I think it's important because, I mean, Glenn, he fucking got shot with an unforgivable curse. I mean, that's one of the most traumatic things I can think of any wizard's life that happens to them. So, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Uh, Bliss, what's your favorite part of today's session?
Uh, um, mm, my god, Talon. I'm gonna lose my fucking shit. Stop.
Talon. Talon was your favorite part.
Oh. Um, it's having like I think it's nice having like a chill little like game night.
Definitely.
One night where we weren't like fighting for our lives.
Yeah, yeah. And guys met Asajj and Moaning Myrtle. Um, Found out some sad stuff about Asajj. Kids are mean.
Sad.
Kids are
Um,
awful.
Kids are awful, and the Wizarding World is even awfuler for covering it up. Um, like, and I was saying that situation is probably just some rich kid's parents didn't want their kid to get in trouble for it, so they paid somebody to cover it up. And it's pretty easy with muggle borns because you could really say anything and they don't know, you know. Um. So yeah, I was that happened to her unfortunately, but yeah, found some more about Asajj. Learned a new potion today.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Um, yeah, explore different sides of Basildon and seeing how Neil is kind of adjusting to this new change.
Yeah,
So,
it's not like it's really not one of those things where like Sage doesn't want people to know. It's just she didn't want them to like I don't know. Like she
find out
wanted
the wrong way.
yeah, I guess like without like I mean like I guess it's not really like I guess it's not that weird. We're not that close, but like to the point where like they'd be upset.
See, the way I was
Uh,
playing Baz knowing is more of him being like, "Oh, Neil really likes you.
Mhm.
Neil's hot now, and I can see you like eyeing him down every time a girl talks to him." So that's what Baz was kind of playing off of, like, uh-huh.
More
uh-huh.
like I think of it more like how Hermione would like roll her eyes like every time like people were suddenly paying like Ron like so much attention because he was like on the
Yeah.
team and stuff. So it's kind of like that stuff where she's like, okay, whatever, and then she goes back to whatever she was doing.
Yeah.
Not like creepy psycho like staring him down.
Yeah.
No, I'm not meaning that you're sitting there like, I'm gonna fucking kill all of them. But like I saw it more as like like you being like the man, like kind of the like, oh, he's hot now. Shit, type of thing. And Baz just being like, I see you.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's like, all right. And so
Yeah.
he's just kind of trying to be like more, because I think you and like Sage and Baz aren't the closest of friends in the
Yeah.
group. And so I
Definitely.
feel like Baz is trying to like build more of a friendship with you, and he's just like,
Ah,
I'm gonna kind of give you that like brotherly love, like haha, make fun of you friendship.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's
Definitely. And
fun.
it's funny that both of the people that you guys like are best friends with each other.
Ah,
Um.
true.
So that's funny. That's a
Double
connection that you guys
dates.
share.
I was about to make that joke when we were doing this. I was like, oh, we're going on a double date.
Yeah, and I think it's funny that Quentin's such like a smooth talking, cool guy. But then he
I
also is like like what's the word? Under wraps nerd a little bit about certain stuff. So
I'm happy I was able to catch him off guard.
no, definitely. That comment would have caught me off guard if somebody said that to me. So definitely a
That's
force
the
you were getting caught off guard.
only thing I could think of. It was like, nah, I guess this is it.
Yeah, you definitely. And then you said it's a date, so yeah, I
Yeah.
think that kind of he's like, okay, cool, yeah. Um, so sick, hell yeah. Uh, did you guys have fun?
Yeah, it was great.
Sick, hell yeah. Well, that's all today here on Roll Magic. I hope you guys are had fun if you're out there watching, and of course, hope you're having a great month, week, day, year, existence, time. Uh, but as always, please spread love and Lumos. We will see you next time. We are Audi 5000. Bye, guys.
Ah.
Bye.
Bye.